Africanized honeybees are not monsters. They are not villains. They are not mistakes. They are a consequence. Often labeled killer bees, Africanized honeybees represent one of the most misunderstood animal groups on the planet. Their reputation is built on fear, headlines, and incomplete context. But when examined closely, these bees reveal something far more complex, a social organism optimized for survival in harsh environments. Africanized honeybees originated in the mid-20th century. In an attempt to improve honey production in tropical climates, scientists in Brazil crossed African honeybees with European honeybees. The goal was simple: create a bee that could thrive in heat and resist disease. What emerged was not a failure. It was an adaptation. Africanized honeybees inherited traits from both lineages. From African bees, they gained heightened defensiveness, rapid reproduction, and resilience. From European bees, they retained honey production and social organization. What they lost was tolerance. These bees are more sensitive to disturbance. Their colonies respond faster, mobilize more individuals, and pursue perceived threats over greater distances. This behavior is not aggression for its own sake, it is defense scaled for environments where predators are relentless. To understand Africanized honeybees, one must understand the colony. A bee is not an individual in the human sense. It is a component of a superorganism. Decisions are not emotional, they are algorithmic. When a threat approaches a hive, guard bees release alarm pheromones. This chemical signal spreads instantly. Within seconds, hundreds or thousands of bees respond. Each bee acts on simple rules, but the collective outcome is complex and overwhelming. This is swarm intelligence. Africanized honeybees excel at it. Their communication system, including the famous waggle dance, allows them to share information about food sources, distance, and direction with extraordinary accuracy. Colonies adjust foraging strategies dynamically based on environmental conditions. Efficiency is survival. Their reproductive strategy is equally aggressive. Africanized colonies swarm frequently, splitting to form new hives. This allows rapid expansion into available habitats. It also makes them harder to control. They do not wait for stability. They exploit opportunity. Africanized honeybees spread from Brazil through South and Central America, eventually reaching parts of North America. Their expansion followed climate suitability, not borders. In regions where winters are mild, they dominate. Conflict with humans arises when human expectations collide with bee biology. Africanized honeybees nest in small cavities, urban structures, and open spaces. They react strongly to vibrations, loud noises, and intrusion. Encounters can be dangerous. Multiple stings are possible when colonies are disturbed. While individual stings are no more venomous than those of European honeybees, sheer numbers create risk. But context matters. Statistically, Africanized honeybees are far less deadly than many animals humans accept without question. The fear persists because their defense is visible, immediate, and collective. Ecologically, Africanized honeybees are pollinators. They visit flowers, transfer pollen, and support plant reproduction. In some regions, they have replaced declining native pollinators. This does not make them perfect, but it makes them significant. Remove bees, and ecosystems fail. Their success forces uncomfortable questions. Are they invasive or adaptive? Dangerous or misunderstood? A threat or a mirror reflecting human discomfort with loss of control? Africanized honeybees do not negotiate. They do not hesitate. They do not individualize blame. They respond. In a world increasingly shaped by instability, these bees thrive because they were built for it. They remind us that survival does not always look gentle. Sometimes, it looks coordinated.